One other thing that I wanted to mention about Brother Branham from a child's standpoint was the kindness and the thoughtfulness that he had for his people there at the church. And we got left out of a lot of things because he traveled so much, and a lot of things that happened in his life happened other places rather than right there in Jeffersonville. But Brother Branham was so, when he would come home, he was so thoughtful of the people and always trying to do something that would draw us to himself and make us a part of what was going on. And I know as a child, every year at Christmas time, we always hoped that Brother Branham would be in town because he had something special that he would always do that through the years has really stayed with me and touched my heart because it put a balance in my life that I might not have had if it hadn't been for him. And that is that at Christmas time, he would have all of us kids, usually maybe anywhere from 5 to 11, 12, 13 years old. He'd have us all stand and form a line, and we would come up the aisle of the church, and he would begin to tell the Christmas story. And I remember him saying things like, now we know, kids, that there really is not a Santa Claus, but we know who gave the greatest gift that was ever given, and that was God when he gave us his Son to die for our sins and to save us from our sins. And he would just do it in such a sweet and simple way that I remember as a child crying, and just because it would touch my heart the way he was speaking. And then as we would pass by him at the front, he had little bags for us, a little Christmas gift, he called it. He said because God had given us such a great gift, he just wanted to give a little gift to us children. And it would be a bag of maybe hard candies, and sometimes an orange or an apple was in there. Very simple, but something that just sunk into our hearts, because not celebrating Christmas like the rest of the world, sometimes for a child was difficult. In school, kids would talk about all the gifts they received and things like that. And I know it's not a real important thing, but as a child, it is important. And so that was his way of reaching out to us and doing something special for us. So even in the small things like that, the thoughtfulness and the grace and the love that he showed us has been something that's stayed in my life all these years.